What's up, guys? This is Webby back again for your WWE SmackDown Live review for March 7th, 2017. SmackDown does it again tonight. They put on an A show for the WWE Universe. Absolutely fantastic show for us tonight. Can't really say anything bad about this show. I know some fans are probably a little upset right now because of how the show ended. Randy Orton victorious tonight over AJ Styles, in which Randy Orton is now going to the main event of WrestleMania 33 to face the Eater of Worlds, the WWE Champion, Bray Wyatt. Kind of knew this was going to happen. You know, it would have been great to see AJ Styles in the main event of WrestleMania. Very well deserved, but really didn't make any sense for him to be there, except that he deserves that spot. So, Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt are getting SmackDown's main event spot. Should be interesting to see. And it looks like we're going to have to see Shane McMahon and AJ Styles. I can see them going down that road because AJ Styles is still having this rivalry with the Authority on SmackDown Live. Interesting to see that. Not a lot of fans happy with AJ Styles getting Shane McMahon. However, if there's one person that's not on the SmackDown Live roster that can still bring out that big time match, that give it all match, that match that will, give us something to remember. Shane McMahon will give us that. He will give us something special, even though he is a McMahon and people just don't want to see that, he'll still give us a good matchup with AJ Styles. So it's just something we're going to have to live with. Some other things on SmackDown tonight that was very interesting that really needs to be broken down. And that is the John Cena, Nikki Bella, and the Miz Maurice rivalry that most assured is going to end up at WrestleMania 33. This rivalry, a lot of people have been, dissing and, crapping on for a while. And a big reason is because John Cena is not in a big, huge role at WrestleMania. And, I was one of these people, but that was until tonight. And I was thinking about the great work that The Miz has been putting on SmackDown. One of the best heels WWE has on the roster right now. The Miz, since the brand split, has really been shining on the mic. You talk about a power couple, him and Maurice, absolutely gold on SmackDown as far as a heel power couple. And just the fact that they are going to be able to work with John Cena and Nikki Bella, look, that's a reward. That's a pat on the back. And congratulations to them. To me, that's saying, hey, you've done a fantastic job since the brand split. So it's not as bad as what everybody, I think, is playing it out to be. Plus, should be a pretty good matchup because they're building it up pretty well on SmackDown. Cena and Nikki Bella had a matchup, a mixed tag match with James Ellsworth and Carmella in the opening segment, opening match. And this was pretty much John Cena and Nikki Bella doing their finishing moves on James Ellsworth and Carmella, and the match was over with. That was pretty much it. You know, Carmella got one kick in on Nikki Bella, but other than that, it was John Cena and Nikki Bella doing their finishing moves because James Ellsworth didn't want anything to do with John Cena. So that was that matchup. And then, of course, we got to hear The Miz's great mic work in the ring because The Miz and Maurice beat up John Cena and Nikki Bella, threw them into the steel steps and into the ring post outside. Once the match was over with, The Miz says that Nikki Bella and John Cena are a paid couple on WWE, and The Miz and Maurice are an actual couple in the WWE and have been for years. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens leading into WrestleMania and the match itself. Speaking of another great rivalry that SmackDown is building towards WrestleMania, most assuredly is Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin. This is great. You know, they are really building up Baron Corbin for the future. You know, and Dean Ambrose is the perfect person to be that start. Dean Ambrose comes out and levels Kurt Hawkins tonight really quick with a clothesline, and then says that he wants Baron Corbin come out here, so, we can brawl pretty much. Baron Corbin comes on Titantron again and says, I don't know what your problem is. I don't know what you're thinking. I told you last week, I don't come out and listen to your demands. You saying that you want me out there is not going to get me out there. You beating up Kurt Hawkins, beating up some nobody, is not going to get me out there, Dean Ambrose. I am going to beat you up when I want to, and I'm going to take the Intercontinental Championship when I want, on my time. So, Baron Corbin pretty much made a statement tonight with that. And he made a statement later on SmackDown as well. Because Dean Ambrose said, well, if you're not going to come down here, then I'm going to take myself and come find you. And that's exactly what he did. Dean Ambrose, I like what WWE did tonight. Showed Dean Ambrose looking for Baron Corbin all the way throughout the night for a while. And then once he found Baron Corbin absolutely wiped out Dean Ambrose. Destroyed him. Took a pipe to him, kicked him, stomped him, put him under, some machine, and leveled him out. I mean, just destroyed him. Baron Corbin looking very strong going into their match. Because this is leading to a match at WrestleMania. Not officially announced yet, but that's what they're going for. Mojo Rawley announces he's going to be in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Who cares? Who cares? Now, I know some of you are Mojo Rawley fans probably, but honestly, is anybody supposed to care about this? And because the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal has done nothing for anybody. It did nothing for Cesaro. Did nothing for The Big Show. It did nothing for Baron Corbin, and it's done nothing for anybody's career, and it will probably continue that streak. It's a match to get everybody on the show. And the women, they had a good matchup tonight. They had a good segment. All the women will be on WrestleMania as far as on the SmackDown roster. Alexa Bliss came out and she was going to announce who she was going to face at WrestleMania and defend the Women's Championship. Not going to be Becky Lynch. It's not going to be Naomi. It's not going to be Natalya. It's not going to be all these. It's not going to be all these women. She was saying. It's not going to be Nikki Bella. It's not going to be Carmella. They're all busy doing their own things, you know. Finally, Natalya comes out. Becky Lynch comes out. Oh my gosh, we had to listen to another Becky Lynch promo. Put me to sleep. That's the only thing that was cringeworthy tonight. She still can't talk on the mic. Anyway, and Natalya. She can't either. And Mickie James, she thought she was the one that was going to get the Women's Championship title match. No, she wasn't going to get it either. Finally, Daniel Bryan came out and he took care of it all. Because Alexa Bliss proclaimed that she was the greatest women's champion on the SmackDown roster, above and beyond everybody else. Well, you know, she does have the women's championship, and last time I looked, as long as you have the women's title, that makes you the greatest on that brand. So, you know, technically she has a point. And Daniel Bryan proclaimed that she's going to defend the Women's Championship at WrestleMania against every single woman that's available to wrestle on the SmackDown roster at WrestleMania. So, going to be interesting to see that. Going to be interesting to see how they come up with that, what type of match. It wasn't announced what type of match it'll be. That's just how they announced it tonight. All this stuff happened tonight on SmackDown Live. Good show. A lot of building blocks for WrestleMania 33. SmackDown not taking a backseat to Monday Night Raw, not one bit. SmackDown continuing to prove, to show that it feels more important than Monday Night Raw each and every week. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Did you like this edition of SmackDown Live? Let me know if you like this review. Hit that thumbs up if you do. Let me know in the comments below what you're thinking. Show this channel some love for me by hitting subscribe. Twitter at 2007Webby. Facebook at 2007Webby. Until I see you again, this is Webby, and I will catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.